In our quiet suburban cul-de-sac, Priya was the self-appointed queen of meddling, always poking her nose into everyone's business. She had a knack for turning personal matters into community concerns. Last month, I installed a high-end outdoor pizza oven in my backyard, right up against my fence line, my private property, mind you. I'd saved up for it to enjoy wood-fired pizzas with my family. The oven was sleek, custom-built, and clearly not a public amenity. The day I fired it up for a test run, Priya sauntered over, her signature clipboard in hand, and peered over the fence. "Oh, fantastic," she chirped. "A community pizza oven. This will be perfect for our block parties." I blinked, confused. "Community? No, Priya, this is my oven for my family." She scoffed, adjusting her glasses. "Don't be so territorial. If it's in plain sight, it's for everyone. It's practically your civic duty to share." I thought she was kidding, but that evening, my Ring camera caught her in action. Priya had climbed over my low fence, lit the oven, and was baking her own pizzas with store-bought dough, using my firewood and tools. The audacity! Over the next week, it became a routine. She'd sneak over at dusk, fire up the oven, and treat it like her personal kitchen. Once, she even moved my prepped dough aside to cook hers first. I confronted her. "Priya, stop using my oven. You're trespassing and stealing my resources." She just smirked. "It's in your backyard, visible to the street. If you didn't want it shared, you should have built it indoors." Enough was enough. I called my cousin, a tech-savvy engineer, and we got creative. He rigged the oven with a hidden smart lock on the fuel compartment and a remote-controlled heat regulator. To anyone else, it looked ready to use. But without the right code, it wouldn't stay hot for long. The next evening, I left the oven door slightly ajar, baiting the trap. Sure enough, Priya hopped the fence, all smug, and started piling in her ingredients. I watched on my phone as she lit the fire, grinning like she'd won. Then I flipped the remote switch. The oven's heat plummeted, and a small, harmless smoke puff, designed for effect, billowed out. Priya yelped, dropping her pizza peel as the oven's internal alarm blared, signaling a malfunction. Her half-baked pizza slid onto the coals, ruined. She stood there, fuming, as the oven shut itself down. The next morning, she stormed to my doorstep, ready to lecture me. I cut her off, holding up my phone with the footage. "Trespassing and theft, Priya. One call to the cops, and this goes viral in the neighborhood group chat." Her face paled. Since then, she avoids my backyard like it's haunted, and her car takes the long route around my house. Lesson learned? What's mine stays mine.